the basic knowledge into application for specific practical application. I was giving the example of biogas. Okay. Now one is the biogas. There were number of problems what we had faced. One of the major challenge was what we say the scum formation. Okay. When you keep the waste material for a very long time in a steady state, it gets dried up and then it doesn't allow the gas forming at the bottom to come up. Okay. Now there is a very innovative method. One villager have come up in Odisha, which I had seen there, that he has used the normal cycle tire. There is an inlet chamber, there is an outlet chamber. Both sides, he used the wires so that it can be pulled up and down. And then that scum formation, he used to steer it every week, so the scum formation will not take. It's a very simple idea. Now that's the idea. Now you have to convert that idea into a practical thing, is scalable idea. The scalable idea could be, can you develop in that civil engineering structure a method to churn that scum through some mechanical device? That can be a challenge. Okay? So that's how the idea comes. You are facing a problem and you can address that problem through a problem solving method. And once it is established, that's the idea, then you do the proof of idea and then you expand it to the market. So that's the biogas aspect, because my area is that's why I am giving the practical example which I have observed. Okay. Now the second thing, from need the incorporation of this basic knowledge into the application of specific practical application. So any idea, now we are working on, say, I'm just giving you one example, which is very crude sort of example. My son did his engineering from I.T.S. So when I went there, I had seen that in all the hostels, they had solar hot water system. Okay? And one of the major challenges which we used to here actually is कि साहब रात में यूज कर लिया तो सवेरे गर्म पानी नहीं आएगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट, या बादल आ गए तो क्या होगा. एंड इट्स वेरी सिंपल solution which the I.T.S Pilani had come up with, that you might be knowing in the hostels there is a common bathrooms. In a wing there would be 5-10 bathrooms. Okay. So in one of the bathrooms they had not put the door, and there was only one tap which is coming from the solar hot water system. So every student used to take the bucket, fill it, and then we'll go to another bathroom to take bath. It's a very simple thing. Many times these ideas are very simple, because one thing we have to understand, the basic principle behind how the solar hot water system works. Okay. So the basic principle was the phenomena of what we say the greenhouse gas, greenhouse, forming a greenhouse, so that the temperature inside the area increases, and then we transfer the fluid, that energy whichever has been collected there, to a liquid, and that liquid now it flows. That's how it's the basic science to engineering. Engineering is to develop a product which we say the collector, and then comes the application.